Good afternoon, everyone. Our topic for today is all about interacting with history through historical shrines and museums. History isn't just about dates in textbooks or names on a page. It's about stories, lives, moments that shape the world we live in today. And what better way to truly understand history than to experience it firsthand? That's what historical shrines and museums offer us, a chance to connect, to reflect, and to learn. So let's begin with museums. Museums are the keeper of memory. They hold artifacts of human achievements and human struggles. From ancient pottery to wartime letters, royal garments to revolutionary invention. Each plays a story to tell, but a museum is more than just a collection of old things. It's portal, a carefully curated space that invites us to step in another time and place.
Many museums today are interactive. They allow us to not just see history, but to touch it, hear it, and sometimes even smell it. You might turn wheel an ancient printing press, listen to survivor history through an audio example, or walk through our recreated historical street. This experience created emotional connections once the textbook can always provide.
When I walked through the World War II gallery and saw a soldier's uniform, it made me realize how real it all was. It's not just something from the past, it's actually happened to people like us.
Now, let's talk about historical shrines. Unlike museum, shrines are a sacred space. They are a place of honor built to remember people, events, or ideas that hold deep meaning to community or nation. Shrines can be religious, cultural, or commemorative. They serve as a bridge between the past and the present, place where history is not only remembered but felt.
At a shrine, we don't just learn about history, we reflect on it, we pay respect. We remember the sacrifices made. We could live freely, speak openly, and dream boldly. Every region has its own story to tell. In the Philippines, for example, the Rizal Shrine in Calamba offers a glimpse into the life of national hero Jose Rizal, his writing, his family, his final moments. Meanwhile, in the National Museum of the Philippines, in Manila houses treasures of our cultural heritage from pre-colonial artifacts to modern Philippine art. Whether in small towns or capital cities, shrine and museums allow us to encourage read history on a local and personal level.
Shrine honors those who gave their lives for our country's freedom. Standing here reminds us that liberty isn't free. It was earned with courage and sacrifice. These experiences are not limited to students or scholars. Families, tourists, artists, and everyday citizens all find meaning in them. They help us understand who we are and where we came from.
But why is the interaction so important? Because history isn't about just remembering, it's about learning by exploring the past. We understand the present, we see patterns. We gain empathy. We become more informed citizens, better decision makers, and more respectful of the culture and lives different from our own.
Students too benefit deeply from this hands-on approach. School trips to museums and shrines ignite curiosity and encourage critical thinking. They make history come alive, even creating models of historical sites in class. Or doing virtual museum tours allows students to interact with the past in creative and personal ways. Guided tours, interactive workshops, and exhibitions allow for a